Hey, how's it going, everybody? You know, one thing I hear people say all the time, consistently, over and over again without fail is, Jesse, I just don't have time. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to exercise. I don't have the time to eat healthy. I don't have the time to make my priorities a priority. I don't have the time to do this. I don't have the time to do that. Okay, people say it over and over and over again. They say it so much that they start to believe themselves. Yet they have the time to talk about how they don't have the time. Yet they have the time to do all the things they don't want to do. Yet they have the time to eat unhealthy. Yet they have the time to sit around and not exercise. Now, am I generalizing? Am I overgeneralizing? Absolutely. There are people who live extraordinarily busy lives. I understand that. I'm sympathetic to that because I get it, that time is of the essence for so many of us. Yet, here's something that's really important, and I want you to take this away from this video. If somebody else can do it, then it's possible for you to do it. If someone else can make it so, it's possible for you to make it so. And I say that because there are some extraordinarily busy people in the world. And yet they still find time to exercise. They still find time to eat healthy. They still find time to make their priorities a priority. They still find time to live life the way they want to live and not live it for doing things that they think they're supposed to do. So think about that. The only one who ever can make time a priority is you. Every single human being, the one thing that makes us all equal, 7 billion plus of us all around the world, is time. We all have the same 24-hour clock to work with. We all have the same 168 hours in a week to work with. Some people somehow figure out a way to make it work. Whether it's sleep a little less, or if it's be more scheduled, or more task-oriented, or more efficient, or less screwing around time, less sports center, less soap opera, less Days of Our Lives, less real world, Kim Kardashian, whatever that crap is on TV, and they spend more time doing the stuff that really matters to them. You see, I'm willing to bet that each and every one of you watching this video could find an area in their life that they can make a couple little sacrifices in, make a couple little alterations in, and by doing that, you could create the time that you want to create. You could create the time to eat healthy. You could create the time to exercise. You could create the time to make your priorities a priority. I believe in my heart that you could do this. What it might take is sitting down and having a really honest talk with yourself and looking at the areas of your life where you devote your time to, scheduling them around, looking at some of the miscellaneous times that aren't necessarily accountable for, and making yourself accountable to those times. You know, it might mean a little less TV time, or it might mean a little less time doing this or time doing that, or it might mean just maximizing your time. You know, I know people say a lot of times they can't because of kids. It might mean incorporating your kids into it. Every day I see parents out running with their kids. They have those kids in they have their kids in one of those little push cart jogger things, and they're running around with them. You know, I've seen parents who, just the other day, somebody posted an exercise accountability group, a picture of them exercising and their kid getting involved in it. You know, I highly encourage parents to bring their kids into the exercise programs and into healthy eating things, because it helps set a standard for the kid going forward for the rest of their life. Be the example you want your kids to live. I don't think anyone out there, especially if you're a parent, any parent out there, when you have a kid, you say, okay, for my child's life, what I want for them is to live a life stressed out, where they never have enough time to do the things they really want to do. They're unhealthy, and they don't make time for exercise and the stuff that brings them joy. No, of course not. You absolutely don't do it. So if you don't want your kids to do it, don't do it yourself. You have to make the time for you. If you're not willing to do it for yourself, do it for your children. Set the example for them. I promise you the time is out there, but if you keep telling yourself you don't have time, guess what? You're going to believe it. So start telling yourself you do have time. I do have time. And then figure out a way to make the time. I promise you, if you do this, it will change your life. I'll talk to you all soon. Please take a moment to put a little comment below, like it, and if you feel this video is of value to you, please share it with your friends. Share it with your friends, your family, your coworkers. My mission is to help other people, and you can help me help others by sharing this video with them. All right, thanks so much.